So 2 months ago I did a video of how I extend my dreadlocks using synthetic dreadlock extensions, and today I am going to be using human hair dreadlock extensions. I just finished dyeing these. That was in the last video. I just posted it earlier today, and I have been slowly working through and extending all of them, and almost all of them are done except one. This one is the only one left that has not been extended, and I actually have two of these left. The first thing I gotta do is split these up, so I'm just gonna cut it. I'm just gonna use this one because I don't have to deal with the clip, and then I cut the weft at the top because I don't need that. I just need the loose hair. Also, the last video I did on this was kind of long, so I'm gonna try to make this short. But yeah, so this is now cut. I am going to brush this out. There's gonna be a ton of hair that comes out. It seems like most extensions are made with thicker hair at the top and then it gets thinner towards the bottom. So there's just like a ton of little hairs up here that just kind of aren't connected to anything. So yeah, this process kind of takes a little bit of time to get all the little loose hairs out, because I don't want to just have random loose hair in there, so I kind of just do this and pull out all the random little hairs. Okay, so after I have pulled out as much as I can, I split this on the extension, and then I take the hair that I will be extending and I do the same thing on there. I just split the little loose end, and then I just connect the two and get them to be as close to each other as possible where they meet. So yeah, just like that. And then I take my little crochet hook. You just pull the little hairs through and start crocheting it all together. So I'll like turn it, move it around a little bit so that I get different spots and not just one side of it. Okay, so it's still messy looking, but we will come back. Once I have the top kind of more or less secure, I go and work on the bottom little hairs and just do the same thing to that. So I'm just trying to grab a little bit and just pull through. Grab a little and pull through. It's looking crazy. Alright, I'm gonna do some palm rolling. Okay, and then I just go in again and just tidy it all up. I'm not pulling the hook out all the way anymore. I'm just kind of grabbing ends and pulling them into the middle. Also, my thumb has definitely been struggling with this because I kind of use it as a guide. The crochet hook just hits and pokes my thumb, and my thumb has been sore for the last couple of days because of that. No pain, no gain, you know what they say. I also have a smaller one, but it's honestly not that great. I really need to get more crochet hooks, or a good one, because these turned out to be really not great. This one is a little bit too big. It's 1.25. The one I was using before was a 1mm hook, and that one worked a lot better. But for some reason, all the other ones I have that are under 1mm are just so bad. They just like don't work for what I need them to do. They're like too small, or I don't know. This is the one I'm using right now. I palm roll them a lot to try to get all the fuzzies in. I could also crochet it again. I probably will because I'm seeing some spots here that could get sucked in. I really need a better crochet hook. This one is not great. Yeah, so it could definitely use a little bit more work, especially like where they meet. But this is basically the process, and you could just work on it as much as you want and get it as tight as you want. But I am trying to make these tighter so that I can keep them on for longer without worrying about them falling off or something. So, but yeah, this is the process. But I'm gonna show you what it looks like. They're pretty long, and I really like how much more natural these ones feel than the synthetic ones. They just blend in better. They're not as like thick and like scratchy as the synthetic ones. I'm pretty happy with how these came out. I think I am gonna end up dyeing it though because these colors look weird right now. And I also still have these little babies down here that used to be shaved and I've been growing it out. I want to wait for it to grow a little bit more, but yeah, I still have all of this in the back that needs to be done. I am also going to be redoing this because my roots are growing in and the hair color is fading, and I'm actually going to try to strip the hair color first. I usually just let it fade to a point where it's like light enough where I could just dye over it, but I'm gonna see if I can use some home remedies to get the color out. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you learned something new, and I hope it was entertaining. And if you liked it, leave a like. If you have any questions, leave a comment, and if you want to see more, you should subscribe.